A restaurant owner in Holland remains behind bars this morning after keeping her restaurant open in violation of Michigan's public health orders and a court order. Fox 17's Savannah Fish is live outside of Marlena's Bistro and Pizzeria, and she's now speaking live with that restaurant owner's lawyer. Good morning, Savannah.
Good morning to you, Sarah. That's right. I'm joined now by Robert Baker, the attorney representing Marlena, who, like you said, owns the restaurant here behind us. So, Robert, thank you for joining us here this morning. You were just recently added onto this case yesterday, kind of a whirlwind of events. Kind of break down what we know so far and what are the next steps moving forward with this case. A lot going on.
Yes, I was brought into this case about 11:30 yesterday. She had a hearing which was supposed to be an arraignment. It turned into kind of a goat rodeo. She had what she perceived was her counsel. The judge sent that gentleman to jail. I'm unaware of what he is or what he isn't. He apparently is not a licensed attorney in Michigan. And then the judge went on to hold her in contempt, even though I had asked for a hearing on it. I was provided only a few documents. One of them is this order that I have in my hand. And basically it fines her $7,500 and that she must close her restaurant. Last night we had the restaurant closed. It's boarded up. We had streamers and everything around it. A supporter had come later and ripped everything down. So we put it back up as you see it now. And currently we believe she has complied. Her husband was going to pay the $7,500. I haven't received the receipt yet, but as soon as that's paid, then she has complied, so she should be let out of jail.
Okay. So I just kind of want to backtrack for anyone that might have not have been following these reports. Hackney was arrested early Friday by Michigan State Police during a traffic stop in Ottawa County for an outstanding warrant for contempt of court for not complying with the civil case. And back in January, the state suspended Hackney's food license after investigators said she ignored the state's indoor dining ban and other COVID-19 restrictions, but the restaurant continued to operate. And earlier this month, an Ingham County judge ordered the arrest, which took place yesterday. She's now in a Mason County jail, you were saying?
That's my understanding.
So you're hoping that she will be let out as early as tomorrow?
I was hoping she'd get out today if she's complied. I don't know whether her husband, he was trying to figure out where exactly to pay that fine. So it's my understanding that it was paid. I don't have confirmation of that.
Yeah.
But
now, this is a case of, responsible or not responsible. What is your message to those that argue she put the community at risk or, people within her restaurant? What is she ultimately fighting for going forward?
Well, based on the pleadings, the Michigan Department of Agriculture shut her down, and I'm not sure whether Michigan Department of Agriculture has jurisdiction to shut her down. Why wasn't it the health department that shut her down? Why is she in Lansing instead of in Allegan County courts? All of these are things that we're going to have to test. We're going to have to test the proofs that underlie this order, which haven't been done. We're a nation of laws, or at least we're supposed to be. And the message is you got to follow a court order, which is a valid court order. You can't deny it, or they'll make believers out of you, and you'll end up in jail.
Which you said she plans to do as this restaurant is closed. She's paid the money. But we also have to talk about the group of supporters that have rallied around her. There's going to be a rally held later today. What do you think that says to this community and Marlena herself?
She has a strong group of supporters, and she loves her supporters. She loves all the people who come to her restaurant. We're going to figure out how she can comply and get back open as soon as possible. Okay. And she appreciates all the support, and it's giving her strength in this time of, she is a Polish immigrant. She came from a former Soviet bloc country. She loves the United States. She loves the Constitution, and she believes in it, and we're going to fight for her for that.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We do have information about the car rally that is happening later today on Fox17online.com, and like Robert was saying here, Marlena is expected to be hopefully released from jail as early as Monday. Back to you, Sarah.
Savannah, if we could ask you while you're out there, we did receive word this morning that supporters were expected to show up as early as 6 a.m. almost this morning to show support for Marlena. Have you guys seen anyone out there at the restaurant around you?
Yeah, and earlier this morning we reported that some supporters were parked here in the parking lot just to stay stationed and watch the restaurant. But people have been coming throughout the morning to show their support, just saying that they're looking forward to the rally that is expected to be held later today.
Savannah, thank you very much for that report.